Previously on Afro-Empath Ascension.
And I think that's my struggle and my issue too with school and just everything. I was coming in there just like upset that I couldn't fit into this narrative and I was never supposed to. I even had a patient recently. It was one-to-one, like I'm just sitting with her and she's this young teen girl and she's going through it and she stops and she looks at me and this is a trip. She's like, "Why the fuck are you here?" And I was just like, huh? Like, "Oh, I'm here, I'm here to help you." And like, no. Like, why are you here? Like, why are you in this place doing this? And I'm looking at her and I still don't know what she means. And she even had to come over to me and put her hand. She was like, "Stephanie," she's like, "You are too great for this place. You're better than this." And that fucking shook my spirit and my soul. I was like, holy shit, what is she saying? Like, what universe, what does this mean? And so I'm still trying to process that. But then I later went home and I told myself, like, damn, why the fuck am I there? Like, I am different and I am, I come from a different place. Like, it's not a medical model.
You're not cut from a different cloth.
It's different cloth. I'm not throwing out these terminologies or coming from this best practice, blah, 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 all this bullshit that they want us to.
Yeah, this psychoanalytical fucking.
Yeah, like it's like, no, I see you're wounded and I see you're hurting and like, I just listen and I'm like, what can I do? I'm here. I'm available. I'm here for you to cry. I'm here for you to vent. I see the way I'm transmuting it. I see the way I bring the light to these individuals daily that they're not getting. And it's, I don't know what my final mission is later. I don't know.
I kind of pretty much already know, Steph. That's kind of why you talked to me. That's kind of why you reached out to me a second ago. "Hey, Lewis, how's the retreat going?" Because, Steph, we got some work to do, boo-boo.
I'm telling you.
We got some work to do, boo-boo.
I'm supposed to be is not in a hospital setting. Like, I don't know what
it
is yet.
We're meant to do some real spiritual healing. For questions, comments, and to show your support, visit us on the web at afroempath.com. Get your ass on this phone. Yeah! Steph, how the flip have you been?
I've been really good. How are you?
I'm good. You sound peaceful. I'm recording this, by the way, because people, Steph, you got a fucking fan club out here, girl.
I don't know. I don't think I have a fan club.
Well,
do I really?
Yeah, people love you. Your episode's been shared a couple times, right?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Where did you share it? What platform?
No, I mean I've shared. Obviously my it's one of the top episodes of my podcast, number one, and then people have seen people share it on the Facebook. It's it's like, so yeah, like
okay,
yeah, like
wow,
yeah,
I'm kind of like I'm shocked.
I'm not.
Yeah, what's
like,
up? How are you?
I'm great. Like we connected so fucking well the first time we spoke.
I know. It was really good. It was a while ago. It was like a year ago.
Was it? Damn, it probably was. Yeah.
Maybe it was. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
But you sound like you're. I don't know. You seem even more mature now than before. I don't know. You seem refined. What's up? What's going on with you? What the fuck happened this time? What? Tell me everything.
Oh my goodness! I didn't think it would be a little mini reunion. I was like, "What's up, Lewis? I saw you were on." It has been a whirlwind. Like, it has been a year of just like steady growth. I don't know. New opportunities. Like, I finished school. I got my job. I'm a behavioral health therapist now. So I'm just kind of out here in the community helping people, kind of right where I said I would be. So
what does that entail? What do you do? Have you started the job yet or what?
I did. I've been at this hospital. I've been working there for about 3 months, just helping folks in the community with like severe mental health issues. It's been eye-opening. It's not an easy task. It's definitely, there's some hard days, but I enjoy it. I definitely see, my empathic gifts and how they are executed in my job and, the people I connect with. But yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, how are you? How was the trip planning?
Oh, I mean, it's. I mean, we had like this really. Number one, I'm like, you're like the only one to leave the chat. I was like, oh, come on, Steph. But I knew you were gonna leave the chat. Like typical
How did you,
Aquarius.
how did you know? No, let's back up. How did you know I was going to leave the chat?
Because Stephanie, you are like the number one. I fucking love the shit out of you, but I gotta say, you are the best at fucking like dipping out and shit, and just either dipping out or just like ignoring some shit. Not like because I'll message you, I'll probably be on some dumb shit. Let's be honest, and I know
It's
you.
never negative. It's all love.
I
Like
know.
it's all love.
I know that. I know that, but that's just how you are. You're like I'm not, like you're very focused and you don't like distractions, you know what I'm saying? So like I respect that. You're on your game. I respect that. You know?
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. I see you. I see you, baby. But
Okay. It's been so much. Yeah. I mean, I think back when I talked to you, like my mom was going through
how is she?
all her she is thriving and living her best life, and it is such a freaking gift to see. Like every day I just see this like new person. Like parts of her I didn't know before, and I'm just like, who are you? Like she's healing every day. She's stronger every day. She's gotten through her cancer journey. She is right where she needs to be. So I'm so happy for her. It's been awesome.
Good, good. Glad to hear that. Boy, your nervous system was rattled back.
Yeah, I know. That was like that 2 a.m. stress, like I am just reaching out in the universe, who is out there? And it was Lewis.
I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Because when you got on your demeanor like was so calm. I'm like, wow, like this is probably how you probably were normally. I just got you in kind of like a dire hour of your life. You know what I'm trying to say?
You did.
Yeah,
That I'm telling you, that day, that portion of my life was like, yeah, straight chaos.
hmm
So, yeah, no, I don't feel bad that I'm not part of the planning group. It's more like, okay, like I'm gonna be there, but it's not time. Like I'm still kind of in this transition period of, finding myself and I'm kind of in the observing stage where I'm like taking it all in. Like I can't wait to hear how the trip goes and, all the people that are gonna be a part of it. I think it's
Stephanie, this is as
wonderful.
far as I'm concerned, this is your fucking trip.
Oh my God. Hey, I planted the seed, Louis. You have been
Yeah, but I'm saying
making this baby grow.
listen. I'm just trying to live up to your expectations. I'm trying to say I couldn't let you down.
I hear you. I hear
Yeah.
you. And that's what I said. I'm so proud of you. Like you're doing it. Like you have got this whole agenda. Like seriously.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just like, listen, I'm scared as fuck. I'm nervous as shit. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm
well,
not
let's unpack that. Let's talk about
okay. Oh, this is you paying it forward, huh?
we flipping the script right now. We turning tables.
Thank you. I'm s- I'm not good. I'm not good at navigating systems. I'm scared. Like Stephanie, I'm like a really huge introvert. You know what I'm saying?
You are introvert with a capital I.
You
Yes,
can tell that.
introvert. Oh yeah.
Ugh,
We recognize each other. Like this is a family. Like I feel
ugh.
you.
Mad scared, man. Like I'm not.
Well, what are
I'm
you? Okay, let's list out the fears. Like,
okay. All
what
right.
are you afraid of? What is the fear? Is it just the unknowing? The
Well,
unknowing?
number one, right? So like, let me go to the group here. So I put up like like deadlines for people to be able to like reach back at me for to go and
Okay.
only one person had even sent a little flyer out, you know what I'm saying? So or did a little form. So but I mean, I'm speaking to Michelle tomorrow. Like it doesn't have to be huge, I'm gonna say, but I'd like to at least have like four people, at least I'm gonna say, just to start things off.
And I
So
think smaller is better.
yeah,
Like, I totally think that just, for the first one,
yeah.
why not?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's gonna, as long as Michelle doesn't mind, like it just being, like four people, or hopefully not three people, hopefully four people. I think three people
Mm.
might be awkward, but four people at least. You know what I'm saying? just to kind of
Yeah.
just for us to kind of meet each other and just feel each other out and just like go through the motions of renting the cabin and just gaining each other's trust. You know what I'm trying to say?
Hmm.
Is
Yeah.
going to be paramount. So then when the next one happens, we can have things set up properly for people that are coming in. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right, right. You'll have more of a better agenda. You'll just know kind of what not to do, what to do.
Yes,
It'll be so much better.
yes, exactly. So Michelle lives like not too far from Asheville herself. She's in South Carolina, and
Hmm.
the sister Chantel lives in North Carolina, and
Okay.
that hopefully should be four right there. And there's another brother, Marcus, he's a younger brother. He's only 20, but he's someone that I'm coaching, so he's a
Hmm.
beautiful brother. And then we got two people that are kind of maybe on the fence. One of them is Len, who's um, he's a INFJ therapist, and then this
Yeah, I've heard a couple of his like little interviews with you. It was
yeah.
awesome.
What'd you think of those?
It's really intense. It was eye-opening for me, like just hearing about certain terminologies he used, like codependency and, being like that grown-up child. Like these were kind of old. This was like a while
Adult
ago.
children, yeah, 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 yeah. I remember
Yeah,
that.
no, I was like, okay, like raising my hand, like that's me. Like these are all, parts that I can recognize in myself. And it sounded like he talked from a place of experience, so it was like, it felt more real, I think.
Yes, that's
So, yeah.
exactly it. Like I'm so like listen, I'm like I feel so blessed to be able to speak to these people because like when they
Okay,
come
so
up,
let me interrupt.
yeah,
So you just listed all this goodness,
yeah.
like all these empathic, great leaders that are coming to share like their gifts and their skills. Like, what are you afraid of? This is all
Well,
good.
that it is good, but here's the thing: I cannot control whether or not they come. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, I gotcha.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know. I don't know. That's
you
the thing.
come to feel.
I can't. I don't know if they've all this people all the time like yeah that sounds good, but are you going to be
Hmm.
willing to number one put money down and you know what I'm say and then put money up
It's
for the cabin?
insane,
Are you, know what I'm trying to say
right?
like when push comes to shove, are you going to be willing to take time out of your your whatever you're doing, or do you have the time? And then
Routine,
are you going to be willing to put money up to trust somebody that you don't know? You know what I'm saying?
right? Right,
So
right.
that's but I mean, I've gone through the process. Like we had a really like a lovely, long, lengthy conversation with all of the people that I mentioned, except for one. But even that the younger brother, I had him in the conversation just last week. So so he got to meet it was a smaller conversation, but he still got to meet somebody other than myself. So I was like, they've all met each other and they gel really really well. I'm not sure how many people will be able to make it this year, but I'm gonna like for me as far as I'm concerned. If it's just like me and two other people, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm gonna go down there and just plant
Yes,
those seeds. You know what I'm trying to say, and just be like, listen,
plant those seeds.
here
Yes.
here I am. Like I've got. I actually met this is the first empath I've ever met in my life. That sister Chantel. I'm not sure if you used to listen to the podcast. You still listen to it by any chance?
There's been a couple there's been a few I've missed. I've missed a few.
Yeah, you've been
But
busy recently.
I've listened to one recently, and I don't know the sister's name, but she was incredible. And she was like tapping into like how she can kind of feel and read the things that you're going through. It was kind of like, oh damn. But
That
she
was
was saying
Chantel.
that,
That was Chantel. Go ahead.
is
Keep
that
talking.
her?
Yeah, keep talking. Yeah.
Yeah, she is fucking powerful. Like I was like cleaning up my kitchen. I just like turned y'all up and I was just listening like I felt like a little fly on the wall. And I just heard the way that she just described how she's able to tap in and kind of not only feel how you're feeling in terms of like I don't know, it was a trip. I can't even break it down, but she was able to kind of notice the ways in which you were I don't know, not overwhelmed,
Absorbing the people's
absorb.
energy in the conference
Yeah,
call.
yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah. And I said, damn, if that ain't an empath for you, like we are so in tune. Like I was in tune with her being in tune with you. Like it was a trip. So yeah, I thought she was incredible. And I was trying to figure out what sister she was talking about that you guys were describing in terms of um, how you were absorbing. Like what conversation was that? I hope for a second it wasn't my black ass.
No, you weren't even.
I was
You
like,
weren't. You weren't
that
in
was
the.
so long ago. I was
No,
like, I hope that wasn't
you weren't in
me.
the. You know, it was a group conversation. You weren't even there. You
Okay, good, good,
you
good.
dipped out of the chat, so that couldn't happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was about the. Okay, it was newer. Okay,
yeah,
good,
yeah. It
good.
was about this. We had a large group conversation, right? So it was like
Oh, I missed that one.
six. Yeah, you left the chat. That chat that we have, you left. That can't have you. I can't call you because you left the chat, but it's okay. You don't want. Do you want to be in those
No.
chats?
No, 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 no. I've told you I'm in a place of observing and I kind of want to just be,
Yeah, yeah, I respect that. That's what I was afraid I'd let you know in case you wanted to, and then I'd add you. So that's cool. Yeah,
I'll know when I'm ready. Like it won't even be a matter of like,
yeah, yeah,
having to decide. It'll be like, I'm ready, Lewis.
yeah,
Let's do
yeah, yeah,
this,
yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want, I can send you the copy of us all chatting together if you want to listen to how we gel.
I mean, yeah, if it's okay, like
Yeah,
I would love to still be like a part of it, just like, yeah, discreet.
yeah,
But
of
anyway,
course. Yeah, listen, I've researched so much about life path number 11s. Like you,
you
you,
know us.
I would know you even if I didn't know what life path number 11 was. But the thing is that you have
Okay,
work to
good.
do in
Yeah.
this world that is not. Obviously, you're doing work in the community, but you have work to do on a spiritual level that can't be quantified. You know what I'm trying to say?
Boom.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so I was thinking, this kind of work we're doing is perfect for you. It's gonna be this is like something that I feel you'll naturally grow into. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm ready. Like I'm ready for that growth. Like when I was describing to you that growth and transition from when I last spoke to you, it is, and that meditation, we were deep in that context of like what meditation means and how I can like kind of take in the parts of me that feel grounded when I'm in nature, when I'm just like, at my best, when it's just me, and put that back into, other surroundings like my job and, while I was in school or just being around my family. Like it is, I meditate daily. And I want to give you major kudos and thank you for kind of like, I don't know, just embedding that back into my system and reminding me that these are the tools that we need. Like we're spiritual beings and we need to get to a place of contentment and stillness, and everyday life doesn't offer that. We have to um, conjure that time, create that time, and consciously create it in terms of knowing that this is what we need to be at our best selves. So I'm very thankful for you
I'm
for that
thankful for
reminder.
you're welcome. I'm thankful for you for being the shit and actually fucking applying it to your life.
I, I'm telling you, like there was a there probably was a period of that time where I was like, I knew it. Like I knew what I needed to do, but I was just like I was just so fucking hard-headed. I was like, no, no, I need to vent. I need to just process my pain by being this fucking victim. Like I didn't want to do anything. It was like I knew the tools. I
Hmm.
knew what I needed, but having someone else kind of step outside of that context and say, hey, listen, no, get back to the fucking books. Get back to the roots of what you need to do. um, and hearing that from your perspective, it was, yeah, I needed that little kick-ass moment. So
A little push, a little nudge. Can you please explain how you've like incorporated this into your daily life though? Because that's important for people to hear. You know what I'm trying to say?
I mean, it's about that mindfulness and that conscious living. Like I
Like,
don't even
bring
know
me
how to
through it
how to
from
do it.
that conversation to like what fucking step did you take to get to where you're at now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I literally fucking set alarms that not just to wake up and hop in the shower and just start my day and fall into that robotic way of living, but like I wake up to fucking meditate. I set my intention, I light my incense, I create my surroundings, my yoga mat. I've got music playing in the background. Whatever I need to do, like I will take 20, 30 minutes of my morning. So it usually starts in the morning. If I can't get it done in the morning for whatever reason, if my body is like, girl, you need more sleep, you need more rest, you deserve that, I will wait till the evening, and nighttime will be my muse. I'll wait for a full moon. I will just like I said, create my intention. I'll go outside to a park and just lay out and listen to the wind, listen to the birds chirping. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like even right now, I'm sitting in my car. I can have a mindfulness moment in my car, like just silencing my thoughts, turning it all off, closing my eyes, and just listening to myself breathe, and not focusing on any particular thing or thinking about what it is I need to do or where it is I need to be. Just literally turning the shit off. I do it maybe two, three, four times a day. Um, and it all just kind of really depends. Like sometimes it's not just the guided meditations or the incense. Sometimes you don't fucking need all that. Like literally, it's just about finding your peace in your space where you need it to be. Like I'll drive somewhere where it's just kind of like a spiritual getaway for me. It could be, a park. It could be a forest. It could be, like I live in the Northwest, so I'm in Portland, and we have tons of little mini oasis where you could just go and park and observe nature, and birds, and just sit and watch. Like that's my peace, and that's what I've been able to just put into my routine daily. I don't know. And that's just one aspect. Like that's only one small part of it. Just turning the shit off, turning the noise and the chaos off, and tapping back into myself and my spirit, I guess. So I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes
It's like it makes
complete.
sense to me.
It makes complete, total, absolute sense to me, and it's in just period. That's
Yeah. Like that
gorgeous.
sounded more simple. I wanted it to be more like, yeah.
No, that was good. That
But
was concrete. That's in it. That shows like you made a fucking 360
I don't even know.
because you weren't doing this shit
Like,
before.
yeah. No, no, not really. Not completely. Not in the the depth in which I needed to, like, even feel healed. Like I feel like I can feel the healing. I can feel the pieces of me connecting back and me becoming whole again. And back then, like I couldn't tell you like what did I need? How was I gonna, like, I couldn't even describe to you. I had to have someone else come in and say, look, have you heard of meditation? And I can say I knew all this stuff, like deep down inside, like if you have the sense of who you are, if you have a grasp of who you are in the slightest, you know what the fuck you need to do. But sometimes it takes those who are like us to remind us. So yeah, you did that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's not about me. I'm just like we are we're all reflections of God's love. You know what I'm trying to say? And so
Right. Okay.
sometimes you just need the reflection of God's love to remind you how much of the shit you are, and that
Come
you're
on.
and that's you're worth fucking finding that fucking peace.
Man, I'm telling you, and it fluctuated in other areas of my life. Like I was like, I'm ready to turn up my game. I'm ready to evolve in my career. Let me start putting in these resumes and job applications for what I've went to school for all these years. What I have fucking put in this time and effort and energy. And I knew, like, it was so crazy. Like even during the interview with these people, like I'm sitting here in my mind, I'm telling myself these affirmations of, this is your job, you were made for this position, you are meant to be here. And I knew I was going to get the call back. Like that's just how much that's how much I'm in my healing, is that I know the things that are for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, and I'm calling it into existence. I'm saying, like, this is mine, and I'm going for it. I got the job. I've been here 3 months. It has been a transition for sure. I mean, there's been days of like that, imposter syndrome. Like we're human, and we're gonna have those days where we're like, okay, did I make the right decision? But then you get those little reminders, like, yeah, yeah, this is it. Like I'm supposed to be here. Yep.
Okay, I want to know, like, give me an idea of exactly what you do, because this is like your dream and you've manifested it. I want to know, like, give me the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm trying to say?
So, okay, I said I work with individuals with severe mental health issues. So I live in the Pacific Northwest, and we have a surplus amount of, individuals who are homeless, individuals from marginalized communities, African American, LGBT, you name it. We didn't have the resources for the longest time, and now we do. And we have a psychiatric ED that has been created specifically for mental health and psych needs. Like
What's
you
an
don't
ED? What's an ED? What is that?
Emergency department.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, psychiatric emergency services, PES or ED, however you want to call it. But this is a place for healing, for medication management if necessary. And then but then I can tell you, like, there's parts of this place though, like, yeah, I might have manifested where I need to be in it, but I can't deny that the system and the issues that are still severely oppressive to people. That's kind of where that reminder or that shift comes in, that goes, okay, you're starting here, but one day you're going to have your own. Like, I got to get that master's, and I got to continue to evolve to manifest my own, because I recognize the ways in which individuals are still not getting their needs met. But I know when I'm there that I'm giving my clients that representation. I don't really work around. I don't work around other African American therapists. I am like one of few, and we're spread out. So we don't even get to kind of work together and build that community. So there's lots of stuff missing in that, I guess, that area. But it's a privilege and an honor to just be able to be of sound and mind and body, and be this ally and this representation and this kind of light for individuals, especially from our community, who are struggling. So yeah, it comes with a lot of there's potential, like, areas that could be traumatic for individuals who aren't practicing that self-care. And, like, I'm so fucking glad I'm in the place I need to be for myself, to be present for my patients. And that's the reminder, and that's what keeps me going and keeps me focused. Otherwise, I couldn't do this work. And I chose this work. Like, this work chose me. Like, I'm made and meant to be for those who are lost and are trying to find their way. And these are people who are in their addiction, drug and alcohol addiction. These are people who have experienced severe traumatic experiences. They've been labeled with a diagnosis of psychosis, schizophrenia, schizoaffective, everything that we know this fucking world wants to put on people to describe on their terms what it is they're going through. But us spiritual folks know that there's a deeper layer, and that's why I'm there. I'm not there to. It's not a them versus us. Like, it's even more. I'm different from the rest of the people I work with. It's more like on a peer level, and my patients recognize that. Like, I've been where you are. So, mind you, Lewis, this is a whole nother conversation we'll have to have as far as what I've been through. But
no,
yeah.
bump that. I want to know, yo. Fuck that. Girl, you can't hold shit back from me.
Yeah, it's it's a beautiful thing to just. And I even had a patient recently, like, it was 1-to-1, like, I'm just sitting with her, and she's this young teen girl, and she's going through it, and she stops and she looks at me, and this is a trip. She's like, "Why the fuck are you here?" And I was just like, huh? Like, "Oh, I'm here, I'm here to help you." And, like, no, 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 no. Like, why are you here? Like, why are you in this place doing this? And I'm looking at her, and I still don't know what she means. And she even had to come over to me and put her hand. She was like, "Stephanie," she's like, "You are too great for this place. You're better than this." And that fucking shook my spirit and my soul. I was like, holy shit, what is she saying? Like, what universe, what does this mean? And so I'm still trying to process that. But then I later went home and I told myself, like, damn, why the fuck am I there? Like, I am different, and I am, just, I come from a different place. Like, it's not a medical model. I'm
You're
not
cut from a
throwing
different
out.
cloth.
It's different cloth. I'm not throwing out these terminologies or coming from this best practice, blah, 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 all this bullshit that they want us to,
Yeah,
yeah.
this psychoanalytical fucking.
Yeah, like, it's like, no, I see you're wounded and I see you're hurting, and, like, I just listen, and I'm like, what can I do? I'm here. I'm available. I'm here for you to cry. I'm here for you to vent. And I'm not absorbing people's pain and issues. Like, I see the way I'm transmuting it. I see the way I bring the light. to these individuals daily, that they're not getting. And it's, yeah, I don't know what my final mission is later. I don't know
I
if
kind
I'm
of pretty much
supposed to.
already know, Steph. That's
Oh
kind of why
fuck,
you talked to
Lewis.
me. That's kind of why you reached out to me a second ago. Hey, Lewis, how's the retreat going? Because Steph, we got some work to do, boo boo.
I'm telling
We got
you,
some
like,
work to do, boo boo.
where I'm supposed to be is not in a hospital setting. Like, I don't know
I
what it
know
is yet.
you. We're meant to do some real spiritual healing, Stephanie. Like
Oh
we
my
need to create our
goodness.
own institutions, my dear.
I'm trying to, but I've got to get past that. Like,
Fuck
okay,
trying. We don't. That's
here's
a word.
here's
Go
another.
ahead, Steph. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you vent. Go ahead. Get it out of your system.
Let me be great. Let me be great.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, yeah, even I was terrified to even have a conversation with you
Me?
last time we spoke. Yes, I was so scared. Like, part of that was like my anxieties, just like I don't even know how to talk to this brother and explain to him what I'm going through. But then you made it so easy to just get out and process with you, I guess. Like, it was like we clicked on that level, and I get that we could do great things. Like, I feel like you are,
We
yeah,
are.
you'll
We
always be
are.
there.
We are, Stephanie. Fuck you. Me and you are a fucking team, Stephanie. Okay?
You know it. That's why
We're a
you
team, and
continue
I'm
to
just.
reach out. Now
We're
listen,
a
I was
team,
like,
and I'm
why
over.
does
I'm
this
over.
brother keep reaching out? He keeps inboxing me, and mind you, like when you inbox me, I gush and I smile big, like because I fucking know it too. I'm like, he knows what I know. He knows that we're made to do great things together, and he's not gonna fucking let this go.
That's
Damn it,
exactly
why
it.
won't he let it
That's
go?
exactly
Like,
it.
that's what I'm saying to myself when you be like, hey, Steph, how's it going? Be like, fuck, here comes the universe back to fucking let me know I have unfinished business over here. God damn it.
Stephanie, I have to get this off my chest. Okay, I have to get this off my chest. When you typed in that phrase, hey, this podcast was so something. We should really come together for some kind of annual retreat. You typed that out,
I don't
right?
even listen. That
That was a channeled message. I guarantee you, right? When
man.
you type that out, right? The vibration that I felt from that was the highest vibration I've ever experienced in my fucking existence.
But how come so are you trying to tell me that you had not thought of that before? Like, that
I've
had not.
I've I've thought about that'd be cool for us to come together and meet, but I never would have met necessarily did anything with it. It's just it would have been a cool thought.
Just look at what you've already been able to do. Like, you've got this podcast, like you are doing it on that level. But I was like, what better way to bring us empaths together than to fucking get us to meet face to face? Like, have that be the way in which we connect. It's gonna be huge compared to just over the phone or, a live audio on my speaker. Like, I
That's
need to
exactly
see
it.
you.
That's exactly
I need
it.
to I want to feel your vibration. I want to see you, and I want us to be in that collective space where we could really kind of transmute and share, our healing or whatever. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
But I'm saying
And not only
you
that,
go
but
ahead.
us empaths know. Here, I'm on a roll, man.
Keep going, girl.
Us empaths know the ways in which we are so isolated in this life. There's just too
Even
many
amongst
around us that
others, we're isolated in the company of
don't.
others is
Yeah,
too.
I could be in a fucking crowded room, a sea of people, and I'm just like, damn, like, what, what is this? What is this that I'm feeling? And it's that I still feel alone.
You
Like,
feel
I'm
even you
I'm
feel
not
even more isolated than you were, than when you were at home.
right. I'm like, shit, let me get home to my book and my blankets and my Netflix, and yeah, I'll be good,
Yeah,
But yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was a free flow. Just, I don't know what was speaking through me, but it was coming out. And
that was your
then
soul.
when,
That was your
but
soul.
listen, but then why when shit really hit the fan on a good note, and you got this whole thing in motion, like you were tagging me, like, yep, Steph's the planner. I'm like, no. I'm like, wait, no, stop. And I really saw folks speaking up, and it was like, it was all goodness. Like I said, it's always all love. Like, it's always from a good place. But it was like, it was scary. So back rewind, like I was saying, like when I first spoke to you, and I was there was just like what you told me in the beginning of this conversation. I am having these fears. There were these fears, right? And there's still like a little fear there, you know. I just didn't know what I was gonna say, how I was gonna say it, and I think that was part of the problem is, you know, that trying to control and fuck all that. Like just let the shit come out and be who you are.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of where I'm at. That's how I'm able to thrive in my job and just be for my patients. And, you know, I'm existing in this white institution with these white practitioners, and I'm projecting, you know, my black feminine self in these spaces and trying to project, you know, our healing and that empathic spirit daily. And so I know I have to have this armor and this shield and be strong. Like even with the fear, like I'm invincible and I can do what the fuck I need to do. If push come to shove and I need to get on a plane and come down there, I will fucking come down there and meet y'all. But there is this like there's this fear. I don't know what to.
Stephanie,
I don't know what
hello.
the fuck it
My
is.
name's Lewis. Nice to meet you. What's your name? What's your
You
name?
get me. You feel
Stephanie.
me.
Okay. Listen, all that kind of fear and all that shit you have, when you meet me, none of that shit will matter. Guarantee you.
So how will that you know,
Stephanie,
go away?
think of where you are now, right?
I'm in the great white
Think of where you were when we first met.
two different fucking places.
That's
I'll tell you
exactly
that.
it. That's exactly it. Now think of where you could be if we meet physically and you meet other people like yourself.
You know what it is? It's like I want to get to, like we went from A to like J,
Yes.
and I want to get to Q, and then I'll meet you guys.
No, fuck that. No. Stop. No,
Okay.
stop. No,
Okay.
remember
All right,
that?
because you know what that is? You know what that is? That's ego talking, and that's judgment on myself saying that I need to be
You're not
more
good
than I
enough
am.
and fuck that. You're the
Yeah.
shit. Listen, vibrationally speaking, I sense something in you that cannot be replicated in anybody I've ever met. And
What is
I
that?
speak to
Lewis,
empaths
stop.
on a fucking weekly basis, Stephanie. I love the view. Honestly, I've listened to your podcast more than I listen to any other person's podcast.
I've listened to that podcast a few times, and a couple of those times, I'm gonna say this also, and tying it back to, is her name Chantel?
Yes.
I got where she came from because I also get that vibrational energy from you as well. Like I could tell that the way in which I almost felt like, not in the moment, but later after hearing that I was kind of giving you my issues and these problems, and I could feel you absorbing them too, I guess. Like in my podcast, like in our interview, like
Mm-hmm.
later after hearing it, I could feel the ways in which you were kind of taking it in. And so I hope that it's not a level of transference or,
Oh no,
um,
this is what I'm here to do.
you know,
This is nothing. This is
it's not,
nothing.
it's,
It's
that's
not.
not it.
You're not a strain on me. You're good.
Okay, because you know
No,
that's what us empaths will resort to.
no
We
no
will
no no no
go
no 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 no
like,
no 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 no. Listen, it's an investment, right? It's an investment.
okay,
I'm investing
okay,
in you because we're meant to do work together. You know what I'm trying to say? And you've invested
right,
in me by incarnating to this fucked up ass world and being abused and used, right? And finding yourself, right?
man.
You didn't have to be here
Okay.
in this world, but you decided to, right? So
Hmm.
you're here on the same mission as me already. So you've already made the investment by being here. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm just doing my part to clear out the clutter so we can work together and help to clear out the clutter of the greater world out there that doesn't even know who the fuck they are. You know that just by you knowing you're a fucking empath, you know how tremendous that is
It's
in
huge. I
itself.
get it. I totally get.
Do you understand by you even fucking being a black woman and being in the space that you are, you know, in
Yeah.
career wise, how huge that is, how much of a
It's
miracle you
so fun.
are?
Like listen, I'm daily, I swear I gotta give thanks. I'm in kind of this like theme of gratitude. Gratitude has been my like every day. Like I'll write down 10 things that I'm grateful for. I think I got it out of The Secret, maybe. Anyway, I just like I'm just trying to hang on to like, you know, the pieces of myself and the experiences and the people and just everyday blessings that, you know, connect back to what it is I have. Like I'm grateful for everything. This field, this position. Like I look around at my colleagues, I'm like, damn, like I'm not supposed to fucking be here, but I am, if that makes sense. Like I
Yeah,
know I'm supposed to
I
be there,
think you're
but
supposed to be there. Number one, you're still learning some things. You're understanding how the structure works. You're
oh
understanding
yeah,
the inner workings of it. Because guess what? We're gonna need to take
I'm a little
those
puppy.
skills, and we're
Yeah.
gonna need to transfer them to our own shit at some point.
Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing. It's like, okay, so for all these years,
Yeah,
right? Like our community, our people have been trying to integrate and we've been trying to make them see that they need to do and think and be and live amongst us, but it's just we're in chaos and our mental health is declining and shifting because the shit's not fucking working
that's
and it's
exactly
not
it.
meant
It's not
to
meant
and it's
to.
not it
That's
wasn't
exactly
made
it.
to.
They're
It
not.
wasn't made to.
That's exactly it. And so I think our first podcast, that's the thing that you stressed. You were talking about how like, boy, I went through this whole fucking rigmarole of college. I
It
hated
was
all of it.
fucking trauma.
You
I'm
said,
not even gonna.
exactly it.
It
That's it.
was. It was
Exactly it.
and I'm like, and I work part time because I'm like, listen, I am not about to fucking be a slave to this shit. I don't care how good the money
Yeah.
is, and it's kind of good, but so I'm just like, okay, like how can I make sure that I'm able to show up and be present? Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all just a few days a week. I couldn't do the 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, which we're not made to work like that anyway. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But guess, so the
So
point is that in the same way I said, I think in your first podcast, you said something like, you know, at the end of it, when you had to kind of get up in front of the class and say what you learned from it, you're like, I learned that this really wasn't for me, is what you said. You know what I'm saying? That I
not at
had to
all.
make and take what was for me. And, you're like, what I finally learned was,
I
basically,
was listening to that later, and I was like, did any of that fucking make sense? Like, I
oh, it
hope
made perfect.
anybody.
If it didn't make sense, you think I would have put it on the fucking beginning of the podcast? That shit was so fucking
I
dope.
I was, you know
Yo,
what? I was like this. I was like, this dude is just as local as I am.
no, Stephanie, fuck that, girl. You were speaking God's truth right there. Fuck that. That was like the perfect
So
fucking
okay,
sermon right
so
there.
tell me what people have said.
Like,
Tell me what people
oh,
say.
nobody. I mean, nobody said anything, but the fact that they've shared it, you know what I'm trying to say, shows me
I
that
didn't
people
know
care.
that. I didn't know that people shared it. That's
Yeah,
that's
they shared it.
encouraging.
Yeah, they shared it. Yeah, exactly. And it's one of my most viewed podcasts.
That is dope. That is
Yeah,
super dope.
yeah. So
Awesome.
yeah, I'm saying that in that same way that you realize that about college, you're gonna be. I'm sure you're realizing that you're gonna be realizing that about this job, right? That you're meant to take things from it and utilize it
Yeah.
in the way that serves us best, because you
Make
understand that they can't
observations.
serve us
Yeah.
they can't serve us best. You know what I'm trying to say? We're a
And
holistic
I
people.
really, I and you know where it was so conflicting is being a young black woman in the Pacific Northwest. Like I grew up around white people.
Hmm.
I'd be the only white girl in my class,
Black
elementary,
girl,
middle school, high school.
black girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did I
you
say?
said white girl.
No, no, no. I'd be the only black girl in a sea of
Oh
white
shit! They
girls.
even
Hold
got
on.
you.
Let me go
They
back.
even got you.
Um, yes, I'd be the only fucking one.
Yeah.
And here I am, 32 years old, still the only fucking one. And I'm just like, what is this? But that's just the setting and the surroundings I'm in. And I haven't made that be an issue. It's just kind of like, okay, I'm here. Y'all gonna respect me and see me and know that I deserve this and earn this and need to be here.
Yeah, but
So
even
now
that,
what?
yeah, I hear you. But even that is so much wasted energy, psycho-spiritual energy, that you could be never having to worry about for the rest of your life, and ever having that thought, because you're amongst your tribe.
Right. And that's not even a conscious thing. It'll spout out when I'm having those days.
I hear you.
Like
I
those
would feel the same way. That's why I didn't bother going through that shit. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna create my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
yeah,
I tried to like put the whole, okay, obviously God created us, that whole, kumbaya shit. Like we're supposed to work together hand in hand. Let's do that, MLK, Martin Luther King, we are all one. I have a dream bullshit.
mhm.
And, no, it wasn't bullshit, but you know what I mean.
I heard saying yeah,
Um, and I just, I was trying to almost retrain and kind of, I don't know,
assimilate the
like
best you could.
assimilate. Yes, thank you. And then just decenter that blackness and that pride and that just my whole life experience and just say, oh, okay, we're supposed to work with them and we're supposed to like teach them and get them to try to understand and walk them through and explain, and I was trying to almost connect it to, those in like the, trans community, and all these new terminologies like, oh, okay, I get and respect that you want to be, labeled as they, them, their, you're right. Tell me the ways in which I need to learn that and absorb that. And it was like, fuck, like, no, I can't, yeah, I can't do that. Like, this is new to me, and I'm getting that and I'm digesting that. But at the end of the day, like, our people have been suffering in ways that cannot, there's no comparison. Like, we're not even going to do that.
That's exactly it. I mean, if they really cared
Not
about
disrespecting that community at all. I totally have major love, and I hate that I even said that right now.
no,
Like,
no, 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 no. You're correct though. You're absolutely correct because I'll put it this way: if people that run this world, that are in power, cared about the healing of the nation, our nation, which it encompasses lots of different races of people, if they cared
right,
about this healing of this nation, right, they would focus on fuck gender. They would focus
right,
on us as black people. Fuck gender. Period. They'd focus on us as black people. Whatever the fuck,
right.
wherever you're putting your dick or your vagina, right? They don't care. They don't
Exactly.
care about us. Period. And
Exactly.
so every year they find new excuses to fucking ignore us.
And I really didn't want to be that militant anger. Like, I was like, fuck.
No, you're
Like,
just
I was
being
in a place where
honest.
I was like, I am tired of fucking being angry, right? Like, I don't want to be, and I'm not, like, I'm not angry, but I just went through that whole, like you said, that assimilation and just the reconstruction of thought and mind and everything. Like, I was trying to almost talk myself out of what the fuck I know, what is truth,
You shouldn't
and
have to though.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah.
Once I started to say, like, this is what the fuck it is, and this is what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm supposed to connect in, my community, those of us who are suffering in every area. Like, it don't matter if you are trans and identify, but you're a black trans male, you're a black trans female. What? Okay, I'm here for you. Okay, black elderly, black young woman, black child. Like, this is my community, and I'm here for everybody. And other communities. I
Mm.
still
Yeah.
am there for these white patients, but end of the day, like, that's not my that's not my focus.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know.
Charity begins at home, and God knows that we need help more than anybody right now.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So, yeah,
So
sorry to take this to a whole nother
fuck no, that's gorgeous. I love I live for this shit. I live for
political.
this shit.
Just X all this out when you share
Yeah,
it on the
yeah, right, Stephanie. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you in September.
man, like,
Stephanie, literally, I don't stop, Stephanie. Listen, do you know?
oh
Look,
God,
do you know how much I love you? Do you know how much I love you? Do you feel that coming through the phone?
I do. I'm all like giddy and I feel the little sparkly
Stephanie,
bubbles
please,
out and it's
could you please bless my fucking existence, please, and just meet me, please? Us,
oh,
please.
I was gonna say, I thought it was a group.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
Um,
but I'm just me being selfish, but I'm saying all of us because shit, we all need you. You know what I'm trying to say?
is it bad that I say that, like, like, I still think I need me a little bit more, and then I'll come around.
What are you talking about, Stephanie? You're just being a coward, and no, I'm not going to accept cowardice. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, who you are. What do you think? Let me ask you this: what do you think, or who do you think you need to be in order to come amongst your peers who love the fuck out of you and want, love, and accept you, and in a place you've never had that in your life?
Man, dang, I don't need to change or do anything. I just need to be, like I said, just be, show up and be as I am.
Okay, so what's the issue then?
There's no, oh, see, now we done reverse the tables
Yeah,
again.
what's
The
the issue? Like shit,
flip.
you need some money to catch a plane. Is it the finance issue?
No, no, no,
You're working part time. What I'm saying? Like you need babysitters. You know what I'm trying to say? What's up,
I
Steph?
guess, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Stephanie, are
It's
you
not
afraid?
that
Are
I
you
don't
afraid to
want,
be loved? Are you afraid to be loved? Let me ask you that seriously. Do you feel like you're worthy to be loved? Because I want because we've covered all the rest of the bases.
that's part,
What's the issue?
that might be part of it, and I
Yeah.
can't articulate it into words. Like, you kind of graze the surface a little bit. There is like this, when you're a wounded healer, empath who has been through, and I can't even like speak for others. I'm only speaking for me because I know what I've been through. I think it comes to a place of, yeah, it's just like I want to almost just see how the first round goes
No,
in order to protect. I don't know. So here's the thing. Like, yes,
I'm
I
gonna.
trust and believe all the energies there and bodies there are going to be peaceful and beautiful souls. And I just, like, I would love to connect. But yeah, there's a but, and I can't name it. Ah!
The butt, Stephanie. Let me tell you what happens with butts. I kick them if they fuck with you. I'll kick them. Okay,
Oh, that's so awesome. We can
Stephanie.
kick butt together because I'm a
Yeah,
bad member. Okay.
exactly. Steph, you think I would let anybody? Number one, this is a group of empaths, mama. This is like the worst people to be worrying about. They're all screened by me,
I
right?
know.
Okay, and
Okay.
like that's what I'm saying. What you need to do. I'm gonna re-add you to the fucking chat. We're gonna be
Oh,
speaking next month, the first Friday of next month. Okay,
see,
that's
I know how I connect with you. I don't know, like, you know how they say like there's
well
so many different versions of us. I
that
don't know
sister.
who I'm gonna be around these people, and I
You're.
think that
It's not about.
boom, there it is. I said it. I don't
Okay,
know. I don't know
how you're gonna be
who
around
I'm
those
gonna be.
people? Okay, I got you. But how I'm the person that's running it, right? So I
Yeah,
mean, we connect pretty fucking well, I would say, right?
you're like an old soul. Like I've known you in past lives.
Exactly
We're at
it.
that.
Okay, great. And so you've listened to the podcast and you've listened to everybody. You've listened to pretty much like how often do we get to go to places and know that these people are black empaths who probably 90% of these people are in a field of psychology and healing and therapy, which you also are, right?
Boom.
Screened by a person who's reached out to you and had probably one of the greatest conversations of your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in a retreat healing setting, like so it I'm just gonna have to just go on a limb and say, yeah, you're loved and wanted and you're worth, coming together amongst your peers. And
Aw,
yeah, like
awesome.
you're worth it. You know, like you're deserving to be loved. You know what I'm saying? To give and receive love. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and
Yeah.
yeah, like it's even like you don't have to even be there hypothetically worst comes to worst, like you don't connect with every single person there. You meet one or two people. You know what I'm trying to
Right,
say?
right. And that's not my goal. Like my goal isn't just to be like, they better love me and I'm gonna just be besties with everybody.
Yeah.
Um, you know what it is, and like, okay, I'm while you were talking, like I just kind of, took a moment. But it's a group aspect in just in its entirety. Like my experience with groups, I
Mm,
think, has always been something that has been difficult for me, or maybe has created, there's been a level of trauma there. So it's not even like it's not even anything that you're saying that as far as like what's good and necessary for me to be there. It's just it's bodies and energies and different people all in one context. And I deal with it every day. Like when I go to work, I'm in groups. That took time to get, just prepared and used to sharing that space because I am a highly sensitive person. Like it is just, it's a rarity, even this extreme of where I'm at on that spectrum. I am someone who can feel and read and absorb and it's just there's just so much going on I'm an introvert to that level of I need my space, I need my peace. I dip in, I dip out. You see me. I'm
that's
here for
exactly
a
it.
moment, I'm
That
out. It's just like you
those
see me
same
1 minute,
sentiments,
you don't. Like it's
those
just, and
same
so
those same
yeah.
sentiments were shared by other people, other sisters. That sister Chantel had the same sentiments. She said,
Okay.
she said, Lewis, like, like if I have you see me and all of a sudden I got to dip out the cabin, and Wednesday, you'll know that I,
No,
what I'm saying.
no.
That's exactly it. I said you won't.
Okay.
I said
Like I
you're
wish
not
I
gonna.
could go and take everybody in doses. Like I'm gonna
You,
go, I'm gonna be in
it's
my
gonna be
room, but I'll.
small. It's gonna be small, Stephanie. There won't be more than a handful of people there.
Ooh, that's even scarier. A small group.
Well, come on. What the hell do you want? You're just trying to make excuses now.
I'm
Stephanie,
not. I
come
know
on.
I'm being silly.
How
I
come on. How many ways can one person comfort you and love you, right? Before you just surrender and be loved and be where you're
yeah,
meant
I
to be,
guess
Shit.
that's the That's the beauty of it. Like
Yeah.
that would be a wonderful thing. I would love to be a part of it. It's just I'm just like you in the beginning of this conversation. I have, a fear or two. So
That's okay.
yeah.
I have no problem, smoothing those over.
Okay. Okay.
Steph,
Okay. So when's the big day?
September 19th to the 22nd.
Let me look on my damn calendar. Damn. Okay.
That's a Thursday and it ends on a Sunday. So, so if you can make it, if you, it's kind of over the weekend, say if you can't, we're kind of getting on Thursday if you can,
You know what is just so that is my like 1 week out of every other month that I get like an extensive amount of days off. I'm off all those
Oh
days.
my,
Motherfucker.
Stephanie, yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Listen, if I have you going, that changes everything.
See, now you got expectations that causes anxiety.
Anxiety. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna be anxious no matter what. I'm done with you. I don't give a fuck. You can be anxious as much as you want. Fuck it. I'm done. As long as you're coming, be anxious and come. Be fucking
And
juve.
here it is. I thought you were gonna let me be a fly on the motherfucking wall.
No, no. Come on, Stephanie. Your soul's bigger than that.
Okay.
You know that, right? You know that, right?
I know. I've been known.
Okay. So I mean, shit. What do you? Come on. All I'm asking you to do is step out and be yourself.
All right.
This is an intimate setting. You know what I'm trying to say? Like we got work to do. You know what I'm trying to say? We got work to do after this.
Go over just an agenda for like one day. Like break that down.
Sure. I'm gonna go over the agenda for the entire trip in first.
Okay.
We're coming together as empaths, right? These people, they're all healers in some respect, right? They're all proven healers of themselves, number one, and of others, number two, right? Mm-hmm. We're coming together first as healers to heal ourselves and to harmonize with ourselves, to see if we can harmonize. And I know most of us can harmonize, and to see who we can work with. You know what I'm trying to say? I know I can already work with you. You know what I'm trying to say? I've known that from the beginning. So we're coming to harmonize and so we can show that it can be done for us as Black healers to come together and heal ourselves. And eventually the goal is for us to be able to take what we're doing and move it out into Black communities throughout this country. Yes. That's the ultimate goal. That's why we're coming together.
I love that mission statement. That was beautiful.
Yes. Yes, because in the same way that we first talked, you in a sense need the permission to meditate. Right?
Isn't that fucked up though?
That's just human nature. That's just human nature. In the same way,
that's path fucking anyway.
In the same way, it is what it is. In the same way, Black people need to see harmony, right? They need to see us as men and women working together, healers in harmony, right? So we need to find it within ourselves to be able to bring it to them, because all the things that we're talking about, if we can't manifest it, if we can't show this universe that, hey, we're here, we're doing what we're supposed to do, then we're going to be blocking our blessings. You know what I'm trying to say? And so we need to find the blessing with ourselves so we can spread it to others so it's like, that's what we're doing, Exactly. That's the goal of it, Now the nitty gritty of it, like what a day would look like, I mean, it's whatever the fuck we want to make it. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. This is not me I'm not a dictator. You know what I'm trying to say? We probably have a couple, we might have maybe.
No, you are the dictator. You are going to run the motherfucking show. Okay, no.
I mean, I'm an introvert, shit, but I'm saying like, different people have different skills. You know what I'm saying? Say like,
right.
Some people are versed in psychology. Some people are versed in, like me, my lecture, I'll tell you my lecture is because I wrote it down here. Let me see here. It's the healing power of the heart's electromagnetic the healing power of the heart's electromagnetic field. It's going to be a healing demonstration. So I'll speak about the signs of it, but then I'm gonna put my hands over you guys and show you guys these superpowers. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's and there's lots of sisters that do energetic healing. This is a little bit different than Reiki, what I do, but
I was
um,
just gonna say, is this Reiki?
it's not
But
Reiki.
no,
It's not Reiki because
Reiki.
Reiki can be taught. What I do is not, it can't necessarily be taught to people because it's taken 10 years of meditation and a shit ton of pain transmuted to be able to do what I do. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so this is something like I have a force field that comes out of my hand. It's not something that can be taught.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's a healing demo that I'll be doing. I'm also going to be demonstrating household tools for empaths and how they send it to people. So, for example, some of the tools I have in my house, one is a negative ion generator. Have I told you about that?
Mm-mm. No.
Okay, well, a lot of times we like to go out in the forest or go to the beach or maybe behind the mountains. One of the reasons why we like to do that is because in those places there's a high negative ion count. The air is better there, and
Okay.
so those negative ions really boost our mood. You know what I'm trying to say, and
Mm-hmm.
just help with brain function and things like that. Like there's a whole science behind that. You can Google on your own time negative ions and
Okay.
so yeah. So a negative ion generator. Like listen, just that alone, Stephanie, is going to change your life.
Okay.
Just that alone, knowing what that can do for you is going to change your fucking entire life. Just that
Well,
alone.
you've already got me open.
Yes.
So
The
yeah.
next thing I'm going to have demoed there is something called the earthing mat. You already know how important it is to be grounded, right? Because you used to go out in nature
Yes.
barefoot. So
All the
I'm going to show
time.
you guys. I'm going to bring my earthing mats so you guys can see that even in your home you can be grounded in the same way you're outdoors. You can be grounded in the same way with earthing mat. It
Mm-hmm.
plugs into every electrical outlet has three prongs. The third one is a grounding wire that
Mm-hmm.
actually goes right into the ground, and that'll take the earth electromagnetic pulse and bring it right to your feet no matter where you're at. In terms of, I got one for my desk and I got one for my bed, so when I sleep I'm not getting radiated by Wi-Fi and all kinds of other signals.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
yep. And
All right.
another thing I'm going to demo is a light therapy lamp. Have you heard of those?
So I have like my Himalayan like salt lamp,
Not the same thing.
not the same thing.
Light therapy lamp is extremely high density. Like I think it's over like 10,000 lumens in terms of light. So it
Mm-hmm.
basically what it does is it simulates the sun's light, and it helps with like production of serotonin and things like that. So
Right.
it
Lift your mood kind of
yeah,
thing.
exactly. Especially during the seasons where the sun's not out. They have that. There's something called seasonal adjustment disorder that people go through,
Oh, we
and
got that up here.
oh yeah,
I know
exactly it.
all about it.
Yeah, and so these are huge in counteracting that. These are things you can give to your patients. Like this is a
Oh,
fucking retreat for healers, Stephanie. Okay,
yes.
this is a retreat for
Okay.
healers.
Yes,
Okay, and
yes.
this is just what I'm bringing, right? So I've reached out to the sisters going, and Michelle Marie, she works in the trauma field just like you. She works at a battered women's shelter, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Come with it.
Yeah, her lecture is going to be on. She's also a channeler and a remote viewer.
Okay.
So that kind of goes into a little more of the esoteric. You know what I say? Then we have the,
Boom.
yeah.
Okay.
And so the last one I have down here is actually there might be two more. One is Chantel. That's you listened to that last podcast. She
Mm-hmm.
I just actually met her. She's the first empath I've actually met. She's in North Carolina, but she came up here to Massachusetts
Mm-hmm.
to finish her yoga training to become a yoga instructor. And so
Oh,
let me
nice.
like, wow, like meeting her, like I know y'all are gonna get
What's
along.
that?
Y'all gonna get along fucking superb. By the way, I'm telling you, like right now, like
She is deep on
she's deep as shit.
so many levels.
Yeah.
Like I listened to y'all's podcast, like I was cleaning, and then I like sat down for a minute, and like I just couldn't stop listening. Like I drew a bath and like was laying in the water, like listening. I was like, oh my God, like she has a gift in her ability to speak and connect. Like I don't even have to meet her to know that she is fucking dope. Like, but yeah, it would be even better in
Yes,
person.
exactly it. So
Yes, yes.
she's going to be teaching yoga. It's an interactive, obviously interactive yoga. We're doing yoga. She's going to be doing a healing demo in terms of this technique. It's called emotional freedom tapping or something like that, or EFT tapping. It's like basically you
Yes.
tapping on certain parts of the bodies because kind of like the body has meridians, and you've heard of acupuncture. It's kind of like acupuncture
Right.
with your finger. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna do that, a demo of that, a healing demo. Also, we're gonna have. She also does African dance. We're gonna do a nice African drum circle by the fire.
Yes.
Get a little African dance going on.
Okay.
Yeah, and hopefully Len can make it too. He's a PhD. He's working on his PhD, also not an FJ,
Mhm.
a PhD in it's his dissertation's on narcissism. So I mean, these are like fucking quality ham fucking picked badass once in a fucking lifetime people. So if you don't make it,
Right.
like no, you can't not make it. That's not it's out of the question.
I hear you. I'm listening.
Yes. Fuck listening. All right. So yeah, like start looking into, like number one, I'm gonna add you back
So
to I'm gonna add you back to
have
go
folks
ahead.
booked their ticket, or like where are we at? Where are we at?
All
Where
right.
are we at?
So tomorrow is I'm talking to Michelle. We're gonna be we're every Saturday we're gonna be speaking every Saturday up until probably the mid August. At least me and Michelle are. So I'd like you, if you want, you could be part of those chats, and then just so you can meet Michelle at least. You know what I'm gonna say?
Right.
Because
Right.
she's also another person planning it. Like I need help, Stephanie. You know what I'm saying? Like I need help. Like you're supposed to be my partner in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I need you. You know what I'm saying? Like I get scared. Who the fuck do I run to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Is there anybody coming that's just gonna like absorb, observe? Like, is there like, am I
Yes.
gonna be
No, 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 no,
required
no, no, no,
to?
no, 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 no. This brother Marcus, he's 20 years old. He's a student of mine. Like he's like
Okay.
he's a young empath. He's also there's a sister that might be coming. Also, her name's Essence.
Okay.
She has gifts, but she's not necessarily a teacher in them yet. You know what I'm say?
Right. Right.
It's not like
Because that's where I feel like I'm
no.
still
This
the
is not
student
no.
too.
This
Like I wanna, and I think that was part of my fear was like the expectations of what am I gonna bring? Like what can I share and do and
Stephanie,
give? And I'm like,
you yourself are the fucking gift.
oh my God.
You yourself, your energy. That's the thing with Chantel. Like she's the same way. It's funny because all these fucking gifted people, we're so to be gifted, you have to be able to not see yourself. Does that make sense? To
Right.
be
Right.
empathic,
Right.
you have to not be able to see yourself in order to fully relate
Definitely
with
a
others.
humble, I'm a humble being for
Yes,
sure. And
and everybody here is humble.
so the ego is like, yeah, I used to be a very like I'm just so different than who I used to be in my youth that I look at myself and I question and go, who the fuck are you? Because I used to be that girl, which is a whole nother
I
conversation. But
understand.
yeah,
I know you had your defenses up. I understand you're trying to protect your gorgeous heart. I understand completely. That
man,
that
you
that
know.
that 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 girl's not gonna have to come up again. Beautiful. You're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. I
No,
would
fuck
love to
that.
connect.
No, fuck you love to connect, bitch. You're
Ah!
going.
All this
You're you're
profanity.
going. No, I'm not. Listen, Stephanie, I'm not gonna allow you to fucking sink back into your fucking little shell. Fuck that.
Damn
I've
it. You see it? You
I've been
feel it
bugging you
coming,
for
don't you?
way too fucking long. Stephanie,
Did
how
you
about
see this coming, Alchemist? Did you see this? Did you see me coming at the last minute like, hey?
I was praying, I was hoping, you know what I'm trying to say? Like the second coming, like that, that you would
Second
arise,
wind.
the second coming of
Yes.
Steph, you know what I'm trying to say? Like that you'd
The revival.
arrive out of your cave, you know what I'm trying to say? And resurrect.
Resurrect. Yeah. She's been reborn.
I need to be
Hey.
saved too. Shit, you know what I'm trying to say? Like fuck, I need you to save me.
And you know what else is so fucking hard too? Like, I'm not even gonna front. Like, harnessing and having and carrying this motherfucking good energy and not being able to fucking let it spew out and let it touch people is fucking hard.
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly it.
Like, it is. I swear it is. Like, I walk amongst and share my space and time unconsciously too. Like, I don't even know that I'm around all these low vibrational people until I'm like, damn, how come nobody's like smiling? But it's a sad thing. Like, I walk this life in this earth, and it's just I just don't see people like me, and I'm like, fuck, where are my people? And that's what that
Hey
place was that I
Stephanie, you
was
want to come to the
in.
retreat? Nah, fuck you guys. I'm over here in Oregon with white people. I'm cool.
And that's who was speaking.
Stephanie, we love you. We really want to meet you. Like, fuck you guys. I'm in Oregon. You white people. Go ahead.
Oh man, I'm telling you. So.
Okay, so Saturday.
I made it this far. I called you.
Yes.
Like, what's up?
I called you. Fuck that. I called you.
Oh wait, no, you.
Don't get me swearing on you, Stephanie.
You did call. I sent you the message though.
There we go. There you go, beautiful.
I went and put myself on the line.
There you go. On the line, Stephanie. Like, you're so dramatic. I love it. You're so fucking dramatic. I love that about you. Like, you know, like Stephanie.
I am like. Just wait. Just fucking wait. Y'all don't know, okay?
That's good. That's good though. I understand you're I see you. You're good. Like your gorgeous soul and your gorgeous energy will be protected and honored. You understand?
Thank you. Like
You're welcome.
that is fucking huge right now. Like you don't even know.
I do know actually. I actually do know what it means. That's why I said it. I understand you've been through hell. I understand. Listen, I get you, Stephanie. I get you. You know that the knight in shining armor.
To explain is still there. I know it. I know.
I'm here. I'm here. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I wouldn't, Stephanie. You know, like I'm fiercely protective of those who I love. You know what I'm gonna say? Like you're good. Like you're in the fucking phenomenal space if you'll just allow.
That's what it is. It's just it's just acceptance.
Yeah.
Allowing.
Yeah.
And letting shit flow. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It
exactly.
Really
is. But if you could take yourself out of it for a second and realize, you know what, I need you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm for myself. Like I need you. You know what I'm trying to say? So
are you speaking from Lewis to Stephanie, like from you to me?
Yes, from you. I need you personally. I need you. I need you. You're gonna say like I'm saying, take your own shit out of it and just be like, as another empath, be like, hey, how can I need your help? You're gonna say like I need you.
I hear you.
Like you're needed. This is not like for me, like it's like I'm just saying like just. As an empath, realize that like I need you to do what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm trying to
say? I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Because there's just by you being present and being a part of my life, it vibrates me to where I need to be.
I get it. I can dig it.
Yeah. So when you talk about, well, you know, everybody here does this and that, I need you. You know what I'm saying? Like I need you to be there for me. You know what I'm trying to say?
I ain't doing no motherfucking slideshows, okay? I'm not leading a class.
Yeah, you're good. You don't need to do that. Just be yourself. That's exactly it. You don't need to do that.
I know. I'm giving you more shit. I'm
good. Fucking shit. My throat is parched from yelling at you. Holy shit.
I enjoy the little voices too. You're funny. I totally get it. And like, hence why I'm reaching out. Like there is something within too that's yearning and, you know, desiring to connect and be amongst. So I get it. I totally get it. So I can count on you. So I can the messages. Let's do this damn thing. Yes. I will talk to Michelle.
All right, cool. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm gonna fuck that. I'm gonna introduce you to so many fuking people.
No, wait.
Not all at once.
Slow your roll,
not all
buddy.
At once. I know.
The roll.
I know. Let's start.
It's levels to this.
I understand
levels
that.
To greatness.
I understand.
You see my post on Facebook?
Yes,
greatness.
Yes, I get you. But I'm excited too, you know. But I get you. Okay, so tomorrow at 11, you free?
Ooh. So I'm back in mom mode tomorrow. My daughter has basketball games.
11 p.m. at night?
Oh, no. I thought you meant a.m.
No, fuck
11
that.
p.m.
We're empath, bro. You know how we roll.
This is the hour I thrive.
That's exactly it.
I am alive in the nighttime, okay? Like I'm out here. Okay?
Stephanie, okay, number one, I'm gonna add you back to the chat, and okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna hit you up at around 11, okay, and we'll chat.
Okay.
Gorgeous, Stephanie, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Oh Lord.
Thank
Jesus.
you.
Have mercy.
Thank you.
All our souls.
You don't know like just to have you coming is like a fucking burden lifted from my fucking soul.
I can't wait. Now, let me ask you a quick question. So, remember when you had Nikki? I think her last name was. Well, no, I won't put her last name out there.
Yeah.
You had Nikki in the midst of everything. So
Yeah.
why? So what happened?
Why did she leave
What
the
happened?
group?
Yeah, did she explain
I don't know.
in detail, or like did
No, she didn't explain anything to me. I think what it could be is that I had a one post where I was like really strong about my views on some shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like I think
Right.
it was like it was like I think it was black male and female dynamics or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And there was these group of black women that were essentially they were holding conferences to have black men in the community protect them. And there's a sister from our group that posted a video, and what she was basically saying is that like in other communities they don't do that. What they do is they either have their father protecting them or they marry men. You know what I'm saying? Because she's saying that essentially like and so basically that
y'all bumped heads. Y'all bumped like.
It was more like
it was a disagreement.
It was she didn't even say anything. She just was reading the post. Mm-hmm. Apparently she must have not liked what I was saying or some shit. I think that's what it is. It was more philosophical. It was nothing like energetically wise. We got along fine. You know what I'm trying to say? But I think
I got that.
Yeah. I was disappointed too. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's all good. It's all good. I guess it wasn't meant to be, but it's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. I can't be myself and please everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say?
You can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to just be like, okay, adios, amigos. No, I get it.
Yeah. It's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to kind of know because it was super like random.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but at the same time, like people have their own individual personal shit they haven't worked through, and so sometimes it just triggers people. They're like, "Oh, fuck this! This was the wrong place for me." You know what I'm saying? And so,
did you ever think that was the level that I was on? Did you ever did you ever think?
No.
She must be, or like, what was it? So the resistance, I guess. What did you feel? Since we can kind of read each other a little bit.
Yeah.
What did you get from me in terms of like me just not responding, me dipping out?
No. No. I never. If anything, I felt guilty for messaging you like, "Oh, Lewis, you fucking codependent. Like I'm thinking to myself, Lewis, come on, you love the fuck out of this girl, and you're just being mad codependent right now. Like you need to stop, leave her alone, let her live her fucking life. She's obviously not ready to be doing this shit with you, and that's okay. I would accept that because I love you, and when you're ready, you'll fucking come out and blossom into the fucking lotus you're meant to be. You know what I'm trying to say? I wasn't gonna bug you. Listen, Stephanie, I can feel your love from fucking across the fucking continent, my dear. Right?
Damn. How do you do that? How do you do it?
I'm an empath, Mama. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
I want to hear you say
like I can feel your fucking love. Right? It's like, I was just speaking to the sister earlier and we're talking about how like we're like fucking like beacons of light. We're like lighthouses, right? We're shining.
We're like the fucking Care Bears, like the fucking rainbow aura.
Yeah.
Shooting out of the fucking chest. Like
yeah, exactly it. But the thing is, we're lighthouses, right? And we're shining this light, but we live in a sea of fucking blind people that can't even see us.
Damn. Right?
And that's the fucking saddening, disheartening thing, man. We go out in this world and we we got all this love to give, and motherfuckers are not even able to see it, let alone receive it. They don't even understand what it is. So shit, right. I see you out there fucking shining that fucking beacon. I'm like, listen, like you need to be a part of this shit. Like we need you. I need you. You just say, but I'm just happy to fucking know you.
So you were able to receive that even in the midst of like my chaotic rantings and my little fucking sad, oh my God, my mom and my life.
No, I didn't think that at all, Stephanie. I don't operate like that.
Okay.
I don't operate like that. I'd look at you like you're myself. We and you are.
You're that mirror reflection.
Yes, that's exactly it.
And that's
healing you heals me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just, I'm going through the checklist. Like I'm verifying. I'm just
making,
you're
good. Like, what do you want? You want blood type?
it means so much more to
Yeah.
hear it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Stephanie,
Because
if there's any time of the fucking day, any hour, at any reason, like you need to reach out to me, just have any kind of fucking comfort. I don't give a fuck.
I've wanted to so much, but there was like it came back to what I was saying earlier. Like, no, I'm not there yet. I'm not where I need to be yet. I want to talk to Lewis when I'm doing better, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it just was like I need to get into my meditation. I
I
need to
respect that. I
continue,
respect that because
you
you don't,
know.
yeah, I respect that because you don't want to be, you shouldn't, and you shouldn't want to be, and you don't want to be a codependent on anybody because you had
I
that,
don't
like,
want to be, and I
you
don't
have,
want to be toxic. Like I've been that person.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever want to give people that side of me.
yeah,
And because even though we're empath and we're loving and we're, brewing, we're fucking busting at the seams of this light and love and this energy,
yeah.
there is the flip side, and we should have a podcast talk about that shit. But that's a whole nother,
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
that's why. Listen, since you want to talk to me so much, you should talk to me so much.
Huh?
I said, since we should talk more too. Shit, if you want, like, we should, like, reach out to me anytime. You're up at this late ass hours, right? You know,
Late
why don't you call
night.
me up? I don't go to bed till like fucking 5, 6 in the morning.
Damn it, you night owl. Okay, I will. No, we will. We will have like a little
Yeah,
midnight hour
write
check-ins.
down topics.
Okay, all right, I got
Yeah,
you. We could do that.
yeah. Well, shit,
It's
like,
baby steps. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, baby steps. Well, shit. We'll start. Well, this is not a podcast tomorrow, but we'll start talking at least tomorrow more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm ready. I'm definitely ready to like, open back up that door. So, you've been knocking. I've been like playing silent on the other side, pretending like nobody's home, but I see you through the people. I'm looking, I'm still here. So,
oh, thank God. Thank God.
oh, okay. Damn it.
What is this?
So what were you working on before I called? I mean, before you
Oh,
called.
I just recorded a podcast with this sister. Oh my God, who's going to be coming on the retreat next year for sure?
Okay, well, send it to me and I will listen. And just,
Okay.
yeah, keep me in the loop for sure.
Yeah, of
I'm,
course.
I'm excited. Like I feel good. I feel goodness from it. I'm still a little scared, but
That's
I'm good.
okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, were you not going to be scared? That's it's once you get past the initial fear, like you're good. You know what I'm trying to say? But part of the initial fear is just anxiety of the potential of
Unknown,
love to grow and blossom.
that unknowing love, that
Yeah,
potential. Yeah,
that's exactly
yeah.
it. Yeah,
It's everything I want and nothing I've truly ever fucking have had. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's like, damn. It's like you're about to give me what I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
You're about to allow me to
Facilitate.
see and feel and be a part. Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a catch-22. It's like I should be like, celebrating.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
no.
no, no. Fuck that. Just stay grounded. This is the issue we
Puppy.
have as empaths. We get too fucking
We get
hyper. We get
enlightened.
too
We
anxious,
get
and too excited, and then we crash. You know what I'm trying to say?
boom.
Fuck that.
Right.
Like, you know how much meditation I had to do. Like, you're right. And that sister that Chantel you said now absorbing.
So
Abs-
I need to hear that one because I didn't hear that. I don't even know what went down. What were you taking from that? What was
okay.
happening, you think?
Okay. Number one, like, I'll have to edit this part out because, but the sister, I spoke to this sister literally for fucking 12 fucking hours.
You put in work. Okay.
12 fucking hours. God bless her. God bless her.
Yeah.
She needed to release, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
needed
definitely.
she needed to release.
Right.
And so, yeah, I'm having to vibrationally harmonize groups of extremely powerful souls and take on their inner pains and their inner anxieties and their inner turmoils and balance it out through myself to give them the vibrational harmony that they need in their lives.
Yes.
And so I'm doing
Oh,
that. So I'm,
you said that perfectly too. That
yes,
was beautiful.
yes. So I'm doing
Okay.
that It's hard enough doing that with normal people, but when you're speaking with empaths that are extremely powerful souls, like I had to put in some fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
like planning a tree is hard enough as just in itself. Now having to do so much inner work for people to harmonize them, you know what I'm saying? That is, so that's what that was about. She was feeling me doing that. So yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
it's not just like working for her, like you're working through your own shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying. Like you're dealing with two energies, two bodies, and
Yes. Like I
you're trying
literally,
to transmute, like you're trying to shift your feelings, tap into her, but then transmute back to her like that love that she's needing. Like I get it. I get it.
yes, yes. And I'm dealing with her demons. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
So how are you now? Like post
I'm
everything,
good.
and
I'm good now. Should I feel?
you
Listen,
sound better.
number
You
one,
sound
number
better.
one, like as through healing her, like or helping to transmute for her, like my fucking, I was saying in the podcast, like my left hand began to activate to receive. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Mm,
healing by us healing each other, like we heal ourselves. Huge,
yeah.
huge. Like the dividends from healing empaths is the shit, son. Let me tell you. Like if you want to become a fucking superhero, heal empaths, man. That is the key,
Mhm.
son. That is the
That
key.
is, that
That is the
is,
fucking key right there. Because
right?
yeah, you like I she her energy and other and Chantel like the think of like I'm I'm evolving. You know what I'm trying to say? So much from meeting these people and healing through these people. Like they're healing through me, but I'm healing through them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like my level of maturity and my strength for meeting these people and transmuting their pain, which is their strength too.
Mm-hmm.
That has become my strength and our strength.
Come
Um,
on.
it's like you have like as powerful as our conversations are and our energy is and our connection is,
Mm-hmm.
when you actually meet me and see and feel the energy coming from my palm, like I'm like like yo, like this is some life changing shit. Like like we're fucking superheroes, Stephanie.
I'm telling you, oh my God. So why was that one of my fucking questions for my group? Like I led like a little mini morning group at my job, and like that was my like, because that's what I believe in it too. I believe that it is our superpower. That is my, my flight, my invisibility, my fucking whatever you want to call it. Like
Mm,
that is the gift, right? And so I asked my folks, what? Well, first it was like, what's your favorite superhero?
mm.
Marvel, DC, whatever.
Who's yours, Stephanie?
But they, damn, you coming out the woodwork with questions.
Come
Wait
on,
a minute.
give me
And
one or
then,
two or three.
so I'm still like buzzing around the head and like in love with like, my Wakandan prince T'Challa.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's so current. No, I'm still like digging. Like I love Storm. I love all the black. Like let's just break that
Of
down. Yeah.
course, of course, of
Um,
course.
But then, like, let's take it back to the beginning. Like, I fucking love Superman. I know it's cliche and it's just like, God damn it, this white man in a cape.
Okay,
But
we
like,
both know he's black. Come on, his name's Kal El. As you know what I'm saying? Come on, what the fuck his name is?
yes,
He's
but
got
like
a black name.
it was the flying for me. I
Yeah.
still want to fly. Okay, like I still want
Well,
to
if
fucking
you don't, then
open
I
my
got you. I got a spot in my back.
love it. I love like that gift of flight. But anyway, I wanted to ask folks, what if you could, what superpower would you possess? What would you have? What and why? And folks did not know how to answer that. It was really like, they were trying to like replicate other superheroes, and I'm like, no, like you can create your own. Like it could be something nobody's ever heard of. You know what I mean? And like people are just amazing. One chick was like, I just want to heal broken hearts. And I was like, fuck yes, like that. I mean, and that's part of what we do, right? Like we want
Hmm.
to that healing and like to piece people back together, like, because it helps piece myself. It really is me putting the pieces back within my own story and my own experience and my own brokenness. Like it's crazy. Like you said, we're mirror images of each other, and what I do for you, I'm doing for me, and vice versa, and we are one. right? Like
Mm.
this is, yeah, we're just throwing ingredients in a pot, but we're all in this together, you know? So, yeah. Now I'm just flapping at the mouth now. But
I
anyway,
don't
you
care.
feel me.
I feel you.
Oh.
So
You feel me.
to,
So
to,
yeah.
tomorrow at 11, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I gotta work the next day, so we can't be,
No, we're
you
not gonna
know,
speak for a long time. Shit, you're good.
Sunday, I'm pulling an extra, so yeah, gotta
Okay,
wake up a little
cool,
early. But
cool.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay, good. You're happy and you're excited and you're like, I'm trying to see how you are energetically because you this whole conversation you've been kind of half stepping,
I've been
dipping
half stepping,
dipping your
but
little
but
toe,
you
your pinky toe in the water and shit. I'm like, Steph, come on, it's cool. The water's fine.
okay. I trust you, and so that's where I'm gonna, go from there.
Thank
It's like,
you, thank you,
yeah.
thank you. God bless you, Steph, and talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow. Go ahead and run the tape. You know what I'm saying? Edit out like the little things.
I
But
will. You know me. You know what? I'm gonna send you.
are you gonna upload this? Damn it, Lewis.